It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
And a pleasant good morning to everyone from Steinert High School. Jordan Hirsch alongside Joe O'Gorman as we are about 15 minutes away from kickoff between the 1-4 Robbinsville Ravens and the 1-3 Steinert Spartans. And a big thank you to all of our sponsors here today. Team Toyota, Jeff Martin for Mayor, New Jersey Education Association, Saul Funeral Homes, Friends of Marty Flynn, All Cure Spine and Sports, Revere Restaurant, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Capital Health Systems, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, Hamilton Township Division of Health, 12th Man Touchdown Club, Hamilton Township Education Association, the Trentonian, the Italian People's Bakery, and last but not least, the Hyundai of Trenton. A big thank you to all of them. And so let's welcome Joe O'Gorman into our Trentonian pregame show here today. How you doing today, Joe?
Good, Jordan. You?
I'm doing great
Jordan,
as well.
Before we get started here, I heard all them sponsors are because you got a big raise.
That must be what it is. They're all coming out for us.
I thought so.
Well, anyways, here out on the field today, enough about us. We've got a good matchup here between Robbinsville and Steinert. And so let's start with the Ravens because they're led by their senior quarterback, Luke Hannison. And what should we expect to see out of him today, Joe, as well as the rest of this Ravens team?
Hannison does a little bit of everything. You know, he's got already 998 yards passing. I think he's got close to 250 in rushes. So he's pretty much an all-purpose quarterback, and he really does a lot for them. He had a great year last year. So, you know, he's definitely going to lead the attack. The key for Robbinsville is going to be recovering from the last two games where their defense gave up 40 points to Notre Dame and another 40 to Allentown. So the key is going to be for them, I think, is what their defense, if they can shut down Steinert today.
And then on that Steinert side, they run a much different offense. They're very run-heavy, and that means we should be seeing a lot of the senior running back, Anthony Torres. What do you like about him as well as the rest of the Steinert offense?
Well, Torres is a banger, you know what I mean? He's going to grind out his yards, and, you know, he has some speed to get, you know, if he gets in the open, he can go the distance. But the key, again, for Steinert is going to be, number one, to make sure that they take care of the ball. Okay, they cannot have turnovers. Gilly already has 3 interceptions this year. So the key is going to be making sure they take care of the ball. They have good possessions. Okay, they can't let Robbinsville win the possession game. I think Steinert has to make sure they control the ball and stay on the field for a long time so that their defense is not out there too long.
And with a run-heavy offense, that certainly has to be a major key here. Should be a good one. It appears as though the teams are coming back out of their locker rooms. It is homecoming as well here at Steinert, and we should be able to get you a lot of that ceremony that will come up here at halftime. But before then, we will have the first half of action between Steinert and Robbinsville. That's coming up next here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County Prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
My name's Dr. Victor Alfieri. I'm the owner here at All Cure Spine and Sports Medicine, where we have 3 convenient locations in New Jersey, in Hamilton, Somerset, and Monroe. Here we offer 3 different services and take a multidisciplinary approach. We offer physical therapy, chiropractic, and acupuncture services. We have 3 different doctors working under one roof, collaborating together in order to customize a treatment plan catered to what your goals are in order to help you improve your pain and function. Instead of driving around to 3 different places or paying 3 different copays, you come to one place where the 3 doctors will be working together to help you manage your pain and improve your function. Please don't hesitate to visit our website at www.allcurespineandsports.com, where you'll see where you can make an appointment or find more information related to what your goals are. Thank you.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, this is Hamilton Mayor Jeff Martin. This fall, I am running for re-election with Council Members Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips to keep Hamilton moving forward. We want to continue to build on our progress in making Hamilton more affordable with 3 years in a row of no tax increase, of prioritizing police and fire to improve public safety, and continue our improvements at the Hamilton Animal Shelter. This fall, vote Jeff Martin for Mayor and Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips for Town Council. Paid for by Martin for Mayor, 3 Silica Road, Hamilton, New Jersey.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, this is Hamilton Mayor Jeff Martin. This fall,
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
High school, as we are about set for kickoff between the Ravens and the Spartans. Steinert has won the toss and elected to receive, so they will get the ball first, and Steinert is led by their quarterback, Anthony Giglio, who comes into this season 23 for 49, 47% completion percentage this year, 213 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, also has 13 rushes for 30 yards, which all came during Steinert's last matchup with Nottingham last week. And while we have a minute, I'd like to remind you that the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, COVID vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be uninsured or are underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics, as well as eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. As the kick is away, it is returned here by Makai Blackstone, and he gets it out to about the 25-yard line, and so that is where the Spartans will begin their opening drive as Anthony Giglio and the offense set to come out.
Be key for Steinert too here, Jordan, to get off to a quick start themselves, and as we talked earlier, make sure they possess the ball.
Yeah, they're coming off.
Yep, get a good stretch here.
They're coming off of a 22-0 shutout loss to Nottingham last week, so getting this offense into a rhythm is going to be key here. First play from scrimmage is a handoff here to Isaac Pate, and he is stopped right around the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of running room there for Pate.
Looks like no gain.
Yeah, he only had 2 rushes last week. He comes in on the season with 58 total yards and a touchdown to his name, and he's used as the first running back we see here today. Second down and 10.
Giglio in the shotgun this time.
Yeah, let's see if he'll look to throw it for the first time. He will. Stands in the pocket, now steps up. He's going to look to take off. He's out to the 30, and a good gain there on second down. Carries it forward for 9 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 1. We're going to see a lot, actually, of Isaac Pate here today, as the main feature back for Steinert, Anthony Torres, will not be playing.
That's certainly going to hurt them a little bit because he was their premier back.
Yeah, especially with the way this offense likes to operate, how they will run the ball a lot. Being down your top guy is definitely not something that, they're looking forward to. But they've got it here, 3rd and 1. As the wind begins to whip a little bit up here in the booth. Gonna hand it off to Pate again. He's got a 1st down and more, and he carries it out to the 40. Good little second effort there by Pate as he was able to bounce that one outside.
Yeah, he got a nice little block, and he was able to take it around the left corner.
So that'll move the chains. Makai Blackstone going to check into the game. Giglio again comes out here in the shotgun. And he takes a snap, looks to throw, now going to take off and run, and he's able to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but a flag comes in.
I think the wide receiver got a little bit of a head start there.
Yeah, it looked like the slot receiver kind of got a early jump. We'll see what the flag is.
Yep, motion.
Yeah, legal motion will go against Steinert. That's going to back them up.
Illegal motion against the Spartans.
This is a Steinert team that definitely cannot afford penalties, and their offense, which has been struggling recently, they only had 5 first down pickups all of last week. They punted 6 times. They had more punts than first downs. So getting behind the sticks here, not something they'd like to do.
Yeah, that's not winning the statistical battle when you're punting more than you're getting first downs.
It's not a formula for success either.
No, you're right.
So on 1st and 15, Giglio takes a snap, hands this one off to Pate, and he carries it forward for maybe 4 or 5 yards, and he gets back towards the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Carried by Isaac Pate for a gain of 6 yards. Sets up a 2nd and 9.
Got it out to the 41-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 here for the Spartans. Still haven't seen Giglio throw the ball. Again, this is a run-heavy offense, but...
Yeah, it is. Very much so, Jordan. You're right.
And at some point, though, you're going to have to see him throw it, though. He's going to look to throw here, going to air it over the middle, and that's drop, trying to hit John Weaver, the tight end. Kind of threw that one, had to throw it into a tight window, and Weaver not able to hang on to it as he was going to the ground.
This sets up a 3rd and 9.
These are going to be the tough downs for Steinert. These 3rd downs and long, they're going to be the ones that they're going to have to convert if they want to hang in this game.
Yeah, and the obvious passing downs as well, where we're going to see what Anthony Giglio is made out of. 8:52 to play in the opening quarter. 3rd and 9, Giglio going to roll to his right, going to look to throw, and it's knocked away, trying to get it there to Connor Fox, but Eddie Keating in there to break up the pass.
Keating came in there and made a real nice play on the ball. Got his hand on there.
He was able to knock that one away. A good defense there as he was able to adjust to Fox's curl route. And so that's going to force the punting unit to come out for Steinert. So they were able to pick up a 1st down on that drive, but it stalls at their own 41.
Raftery's back for Robbinsville on the punt. Will Raftery.
The punt here is away by Matt James. Fair catch called for by Rafter, and he makes it at the 25-yard line. And so now we're going to get our first look at Luke Hannison as he leads the Robbinsville offense out for their first drive. Luke Hannison, in his 2nd year as the starting quarterback, has 3,009 total yards in his career at Robbinsville. And again, while we have a minute, I'd like to remind you to stick around because at halftime, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter Adoptable Pet of the Game will be featuring this week's available pets for adoption from the Hamilton Animal Shelter. So be sure to stick around for our pet of the game. Ball here on the 25-yard line. Luke Hannison comes out in the gun, takes a snap, swings it out of the backfield for Raftery, and he carries it out across the 35-yard line. He's got a first down pickup.
Nice quick pass there by Hannison, and Raftery right there in the slot.
Will Raftery, who's the running back for Robbinsville, 31 rushes for 65 yards this season, also 12 receptions for 67 yards, and you could add to that there as he's able to pick up 12 on that first down play and get it out to the 37.
Mr. Leo.
Hannison on 1st and 10, gonna give this one off, and running up the middle out to around the 40-yard line there was Chris Naperkoski. First time we've seen him today, and that, with that gain of 2, that will give him a new career high in rushing, as he's up to 102 yards on the season now.
He's one of the young leaders on this team. He's a captain, only a junior.
Yeah, 6'1", 220, physical back indeed. Hannison here going to look to throw deep down the near sideline, and it's just out of the reach of his intended receiver, Grayson Hopkins. If that throw was a little bit shorter and hit him in stride, that would have been a touchdown.
That was. Hannison throws a nice ball. He just threw a little too far.
Yeah, Hopkins had his defender beat there. The throw just a bit out of his reach, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Hopkins going to split out wide towards the near side of the field. Trips to the far side. Pistol formation. My papers go flying, and this pass is out of the backfield here for Rafter. He turns it up at the 40. He's got a first down and more out across midfield, and he's tackled around the Steinert 45-yard line. So a couple of swing plays on this drive for the sophomore running back, Will Raftery, and he's able to move the chains again.
In the early going here, those 2 little quick hits have been the big gainers for the Ravens.
They get it out to the 45-yard line to move the chains.
I got pistol rolls.
2 backs in the backfield now along with Hannison. 1st and 10, gonna keep this one on the RPO, and he's brought down right around the line of scrimmage by John Weaver, as he was able to read that run-pass option perfectly and get Hannison for about a loss of a half a yard.
Weaver made a real nice play on that one. He got right in there, saw how it was going, made the tackle.
They'll bring up 2nd down and 11 as we're down to 6:35 to play here in the first. Hannison comes out here in the gun. Cover 1 formation for Steinert. Gonna hand this one off to Raftery on a bit of a jet sweep, and he was able to get underneath 1 tackle, but then is bottled up after a loss of about a yard. Good swarming defense there by Steinert as they were able to read that jet sweep and get to Raftery in the backfield.
Yeah, there was no trickery there. Steinert stalled all the way, picked it up and made a nice play. Robbinsville's going the wrong way right now.
Yeah, this hasn't really been a bad Steinert defense here this season. They had a 40-6 loss to Allentown, but 22 points last week against Nottingham. They shut out Ewing in their lone win back in week 1. It's definitely a capable defense. It's now 3rd down and 12. Hannison going to look to throw, going to be flushed to his right, now going to take off, and he's forced out of bounds well shy of the first down marker. Looked like the senior Mike Rizzo was able to knock him out. And so it's going to bring up 4th down. We'll see what Coach Andrew Patterson does if he's going to leave his offense out here. Ball sits on the 42-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 7.
I thought he might go back to that pass down the left sideline that he was just overshot a little bit.
Well, it looks like he's going to have an opportunity to sling it here because Coach Patterson going to leave the offense out there, 4th and 7. Wonder if this will be to just try to draw Steinert off sides or if they're actually going to run a play.
I think they're probably going to run one.
Hannison comes out in the gun, trips to the near side. And he tries the hard count, almost gets Steinert to jump, but they're able to get back. Takes a snap. 4th and 7, flush to his right, going to take off again down the sideline. He's got a first down out across the 30, and then he's forced out around the 25-yard line by Matt Volsey. But not after a first down pickup, and using his legs effectively so far is Luke Hannison.
That was a good read by Luke Hannison because he saw it right away that it was open over there, and he just took right off.
Luke Hannison had
27.
Took off 14 times in Robbinsville's game last week. And so far he's been using his legs, and he picks up a first down on that last play. Ball's out to the 27-yard line. That's a 15-yard rush. And so now 1st and 10. Hannison going to throw it to Hopkins here on a little wide receiver screen. He makes one man miss and then is dragged down just shy of the 20, but a couple of flags come in.
That'll be a face mask, I would think.
Yeah, and they came out of the backfield, so I wonder if you're going to maybe get this one against Steinert. Nope, hold. Yeah. They call a hold against Robbinsville. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Interesting there that the official that was kind of in front of the play in the secondary threw the flag first. It must kind of an obvious hold then if he was able to see it from back there. So that's going to back the ball up to the 34-yard line. They call that one from the spot of the foul, so it's going to be 1st and 17.
1st and long for the Ravens.
Bunch formation here to the far side. Hannison takes the snap, hands this one off to Raftery right up the middle, and he's only able to carry it forward for maybe a yard or two as he was dragged down by Ryan Chen, the sophomore.
Early on, Steinert's been picking up the run pretty good.
Yeah, Raftery really hasn't had much room to go, at least up the middle. Just got to close off that edge because Hannison's been able to get around and go down the sideline on a couple of plays. 3:43 to go here in this quick-moving opening quarter. Still no score. Hannison takes a snap, going to look to throw. Now rolls to his right, and making the catch there is Aston Borski around the 30. And then he's brought down, looked like Makai Blackstone got in there first, and then he was joined by about 4 or 5 of his teammates.
It was Naprikoski that was on the receiving end of that one.
Yeah, Chris Naprikoski. A couple of weeks ago had a big day through the air, 11 receptions for 137 yards against Allentown. Also added one touchdown. Ball's out to the 28-yard line, so it's 3rd and 11.
Once again, this will be 4-down territory for Robbinsville, Jordan.
Yeah, gotta believe that. Hannison, pressure immediately. They set up the screen for Raftery, and he gets it up to around the 20. He's going to be just shy of the first down marker. That was a well-executed screen. And so now it'll bring up 4th and short. And, yeah, you got to believe that Coach Patterson is going to bring the offense right back out. It's 4th and 2.
They're liking that right side of the field right now today.
Yeah, now there's a whole lot of stuff that you could do here on offense. You could run a quick pass or try that handoff back up the middle that hasn't really been effective so far. Of course, Hannison had a couple of big gains earlier in this drive with his legs. We'll see if maybe he takes off. 4th and 2. He's going to run it on a quarterback draw, and he's not going to be able to get there. Steinert read that one perfectly. They were able to get Hannison before he could get to the first down marker, and they force a turnover on downs. A good stop there by the Spartans defense.
That just took too long to develop back there, and Hannison just tried to go right in the middle, and it just wasn't there.
Yeah, it looked like his first read was kind of taken away. He tried to run it up the middle, then had to bounce it outside, and by then it was too late. And so the TD Club is proud to recognize those players who've had a significant impact on their team's performance through the first half of the season. The TD Club will pay for 2 players per school as the Steinert offense back out for their second drive. They were able to get 1 first down on their last drive, but were forced to punt it away. But the defense gets a big stop, and now they've got the ball here on their own. Looks like the 19. So Anthony Giglio back out. He takes a snap, hands this one off and stopped immediately. Looked to be the running back, Remy Feniello.
Feniello with the carry.
Yeah, not much there, that's for sure.
Remy Feniello, I should say. They'll give him a gain of a couple of yards. It'll make it 2nd down and 8. That might even be a generous spot. They say he got that one out to the 21. Remy Feniello is also on the baseball and the basketball team. 3-sport athlete. Giglio, quick pass here is incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Tried to get that one to Connor Fox, but it fell well short of him. So now it'll be 3rd and 8. Remy Feniello was the defensive player of the week for Steinert's Week 1 win over Ewing, and Coach Richards called him a standout player this season. He's in the backfield again here with Giglio on this 3rd and 8 play. Slot to the far side of the field. Giglio takes a snap, fires it, and it's caught. It'll be a 1st down. Mekhi Blackstone, the freshman. That pass was whipped in there, and a great job by Blackstone to be able to jump up and make the catch.
That was a great catch. It was a little high throw. Blackstone went up and got it. Had a man right on him, too.
So they get it out to the 31-yard line. So the clock ticks down, 1:04 to play here in the opening quarter. Still no score between these two teams. Giglio will motion Feniello over to his right. Takes a snap, rolling to his right, gets a block and a look to take off, gets through the lineman, but then is stopped after a gain of about 1 or 2 yards. So a good job there, at least, for Giglio to be able to get something out of nothing.
Yeah, he did. He made some moves back there.
Yeah, he was able to pick up 3, get it to 2nd and 7. Clock down to a half minute to go here. And it looks like the Spartans are going to run one more play. Second and 7, play action. Quick pass to Blackstone on the far side, and he turns it up and gets it out across the 35-yard line. Stays in bounds. Clock will continue to run. We're down to 5 seconds to go here in the opening quarter, and that last play there will end the quarter. In fact, it's going to be 3rd down and 3. When we come back, no score between the Ravens and the Spartans. We'll be right back on the WBCB Sports Network.
Ravens zeros.
Hi, this is Hamilton Mayor Jeff Martin. This fall, I am running for re-election with Council members Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips to keep Hamilton moving forward. We want to continue to build on our progress in making Hamilton more affordable with 3 years in a row of no tax increase, of prioritizing police and fire to improve public safety, and continue our improvements at the Hamilton Animal Shelter. This fall, vote Jeff Martin for mayor and Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips for town council. Paid for by Martin for Mayor, 3 Silica Road, Hamilton, New Jersey.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Welcome back here to Steinert High School. Jordan Hirsch alongside Joe O'Gorman. Still no score between the Ravens and Spartans. And Steinert's got the ball on their own 38-yard line and in a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Spartans.
Giglio in the gun for this play. They'll motion John Weaver over to the right side. They try the hard count. No one jumps. Now they snap it. Hand it off. No, they don't. They keep it with Giglio, and he's tackled just shy, it looks like, of the 1st down marker, as it was Sebastian Lay making the hit.
4th down.
And so now it's going to be 4th and 2, and it looks like the punting unit will come out for the Spartans. So Coach
Richards
Richard
had a little more on that, Jordan, than where they put the spot.
Yeah, well, I didn't think he got it, but 4th and 2. I thought maybe 4th and 1. Either way, the punting unit's out. Coach Thaddeus Richards playing this one a little less aggressively. Now this snap is way over the head of the punter, who has to go back and fall on it around the 1 yard line. That was well over the head of Matt James. And so now Robbinsville's going to get the ball. They spot it all the way down at the 2 yard line. While we have a minute here, I'd like to remind you that since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hopes you enjoy it.
We talked about Steinert had to almost play error-free, and that's certainly a big one right here.
Yeah, it sets Robbinsville up on the 2 yard line as they look to get on the board first. Hannison comes out in the gun, split backs formation. Aston Borski and Raftery. The snap is low. Hannison going to look to run it up the middle, and he's not. He makes actually an extra effort there, but he's still going to be stopped shy of the goal line. Looks like they mark him down inside the 1.
Looks like they were trying to push him in there.
Yeah, the snap was low and had to be picked up by Hannison, so I think that might have supposed to have been a run play to one of the running backs. But he kind of had to pick it up and do it himself. He gets it inside the 1. It'll be 2nd and goal. Maybe Robbinsville will take a play out of the Eagles playbook here, go for the tush push. Hannison comes out in the gun, though, split back formation. Going to hand this one off to Aston Borski, and he powers his way into the end zone. Chris Aston Borski, 1 yard touchdown run, gets the Ravens on the board first.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Or I should say Chris Naperkoski. Able to get Robbinsville on the board.
And Naperkoski just banged his way in there.
And so on here, the extra point now is Grayson Hopkins. And he knocks it through. So Ravens up 7-0 here as we're with 10:25 to go until halftime. While we have a minute, I'd like to remind you that today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Ravens on the board first. They lead this one 7-0 thanks to a Chris Naperkoski 1 yard touchdown run on a drive that was set up because of a high snap on Steinert's punt attempt.
That'll be one of the easier drives Robbinsville will have all year.
Yeah, 2 plays, 2 yards. You talked about Steinert not wanting to make those mistakes, and that certainly was a big one, and pretty much gave the Ravens a free 7 points.
Yeah, put it right there for him.
So now Drew Schwartz has the ball teed up. Going to look to boot it deep here. Makai Blackstone and Isaac Pate back deep to receive, standing at the 5. It's a line drive kick, and it's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Ball will come out to the 20-yard line.
Now, Steinert's got to try to get something done here, Jordan.
Yeah, this offense shut out last week and then shut out in the first quarter. Haven't scored since week 3. That was a 28-13 loss to West Windsor Plainsboro United. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you could read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Anthony Gilio comes out in the gun, tries the hard count, and now hands this one off to Pate, who, with a burst of speed, is able to carry it out to the 25, excuse me. Make it 2nd down and 5. Nice first down run there by Isaac Pate.
They can get Pate open a little bit. It looks like the man has some speed.
That was his largest run of the game there. Isaac Pate again being the feature back today because Steinert is without their senior running back Anthony Torres. On 2nd and 5, Giglio going to hand this one off to Pate again, and he's dragged down about a yard or two shy of the first down marker, as it was Donnie Ryan in there to take him down.
3rd down and 1 for the Spartans.
Bring up a 3rd and 1. Gotta believe we're gonna see another run play here. Why not go back to Isaac Pate?
I would agree with you, Jordan. Pate's got 9 for you. Might as well let him get 10.
He's in the backfield standing next to Giglio on his right side. They'll stack 2 receivers towards the near sideline. And under center now comes John Weaver. They hand it off to him, and he's able to power forward for a first down. They bring the tight end under center, and a little bit of a trick play is he's able to carry it out for 4 yards out to the 33. A nice first down pickup there.
Whatever works.
That gives these Steinert fans something to cheer about. Crowd really is filled in here for homecoming week. Their team trails 7-0, but they were able to pick up a first down on that last play. So 1st and 10, Giglio in the shotgun. Steinert runs some pre-snap motions Weaver over to the left side. Gonna hand this one off here to Pate. He gets through out across the 35-yard line, and he's brought down there by Sebastian Lay.
Payton's done a nice job back there so far, Jordan.
Yeah,
really
seemed
done
to
well.
Take him a little bit to get into his rhythm, but now here in the second quarter, he's been able to keep those legs turning and picking up 4 or 5 yards a carry. That one goes for 5 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd down here from the 38-yard line. Gonna hand it off to Pate again. He's got another first down, and he's just barely tripped up across the 45, as it was Eddie Keating who was able to get him around the legs, but Isaac Pate certainly looks like he's got some confidence right now, running with a full head of steam. Steinert going into the hurry up here, trips to the far side. Giglio gonna hand this one off to Pate. Why not? Trying to set the edge, and he cannot get around the arms of Liam Astomborski, and he's brought down after a gain of maybe 1 or 2. And so finally,
mix it up a little bit here, though, just to keep that Robbinsville defense honest.
They tried to run it to the outside there, but it was snuffed out by Astomborski. So 2nd down and 9. Ball sits on Steinert's own 49-yard line. Giglio again in the gun. Ravens show pressure off the edge. They're going to hand it off to Pate, running up the middle, and he gets it out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. So now kind of an interesting spot on the field. This could be 4-down territory, and we'll see if Coach Richards sticks with the running game or lets Giglio try to throw the ball in.
Well, you might as well stick with what works. Pate's doing a pretty good job right now.
Well, he lines up in the backfield. Giglio again in the gun. They don't give it to Pate. Giglio on the RPO.
First down.
He gets it very close to the first down marker. We'll see where the officials spot this one. That was a pretty good play call. It had me fooled.
Yes, it did.
And I think they are going to call him a little bit short. It'll be 4th and inches. Wow. Ball sits just behind the 42-yard line. And this looks like it's going to be an easy decision for Coach Richards. Leave the offense out there, and we'll see if he goes right back to Isaac Pate.
I would think you just let Giglio take it right behind center.
Hands up. You call a timeout?
A little bit of confusion. And now it looks like Coach Richards is going to use his first timeout of the half. Wants to make sure he's got everybody on the same page. And so the Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for their finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon, as well as the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Steinert's offense back out there, 4th and inches.
I'm going with Giglio right up the middle.
Gotta believe it's either going to be him or Isaac Pate. It's been all run plays so far on this drive that started back at their own 20. Giglio in the gun. Now they bring Weaver under center. We've seen this play before. He carries it out across the marker. So second time this drive that Steinert has needed just a couple of inches, and they go to John Weaver, bring him under center, and he just powers it forward using that large frame of his to get it out across the marker and bring up first down.
It's worked twice for him now.
So now Giglio in the gun, 1st and 10, down to 5:14 to play until the half. Robbinsville on top, 7-0. Giglio going to look to throw for the first time this drive, going to air it out down the field for Fox, and it's just out of his reach. Connor Fox had good positioning there as he beat Gavin Hopkins going down the far side of the field, but the throw is a little bit too far.
That was a great pass, though, by Giglio.
Yeah, and they decide to go to the air on 1st and 10, all these run plays, maybe thinking that Robbinsville would bring some guys up and they could try to hit them over the top, but the throw was just a bit too far.
Yeah, that was pretty close, though.
So now it's 2nd down and 10. We'll see if they go back to the air or give it to Isaac Pate. They'll give it to Pate, and that's snuffed out. The ball comes out, and Giglio's able to fall back on top of it. Looked like it was Hayden Perusic who was able to knock that one out. Robbinsville certainly ready for that play. It's going to bring up, looks like a loss of 6. Ball all the way back to the 47. It'll be 3rd and 16.
Good thing they were close to losing that one, Jordan.
Yeah, fortunately, Giglio was able to fall back on top of that, but now Steinert, 3rd and 16, obvious passing down. This is where they've struggled. We'll see if Coach Richards lets his quarterback try to pick up the first down or if they'll play it conservatively. Looks like it's Remy Feniello in the backfield now. Giglio going to look to throw, going for the first down, and he's got a man, John Weaver, inside the 20. And I think Weaver wanted a flag on that play as well, but he's got the catch in the first down pickup.
Giglio put it right in there for Weaver. Robbinsville had good coverage.
Yeah, it looked like Weaver was able to make that catch in between the cornerback and the safety. And you're right, an accurate throw there by Giglio. First time we've seen him hit a guy down the field.
Weaver's been the star of the game so far.
Now Steinert's got the ball here on the 15. They trail it by 7. Giglio going to look to throw again, now going to take off as no one was open, and he's dragged down to the ground by Grayson Hopkins after a pickup of about 5 yards, got it out to the 10.
I think they're at the 9, the inside of the 9. So.
Yeah, they do have it at the 9, so it'll be a pickup of 6, and it'll be 2nd down and 4 now. Coach Richards opening up the playbook a little bit more here on this drive.
Weaver's been the hero in the early game.
Yeah, he's been able to come under center, take some snaps, and pick up first downs, and a big catch, yeah, a couple of plays ago. 2nd and 4, Giglio gonna pump fake and now throw. That's caught and then brought down around the 7-yard line was Nick Corby.
Giglio's pass complete.
Be 3rd down and 2, and a big play here because Steinert would like nothing more than to answer Robbinsville's touchdown on their previous drive with one of their own. Look to tie this game up here as we're now under 2.5 to go until halftime. Ravens will get the ball to start the second half. Steinert won the toss and elected to defer, or elected to receive. And now we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Richards, his second of the half. And 3rd and 2, want to make sure everybody's got the play call down. And tired of feeling that morning pain when you wake up? Are you struggling to move without pain? All Cure Spine and Sports Medicine, located in Hamilton, Monroe, and Somerset, is an innovative family-owned physical therapy practice that uses emerging non-surgical treatments to provide long-lasting pain relief. All Cure implements a formula that has proven to be immensely effective in alleviating all types of pain by using a multidisciplinary approach, all under one roof. These disciplines consist of pain management, physical therapy, chiropractic, acupuncture, laser treatment, and occupational therapy. No need to search out different services when they offer it all with just one copay. We're going to finish up this read after this play because Steinert's offense is back out. 3rd down and 2.
I think you keep it on the ground here, Jordan.
Yeah, big play from the 7-yard line. Remy Feniello in the backfield along with Giglio. He's going to look to throw. Hit as he throws, and the pass is caught. Connor Fox, touchdown. Steinert answers.
Wow.
Excellent play by Anthony Giglio to stand in the pocket as he got hit as he threw and delivered a dot to Connor Fox, and that makes it a 7-6 ball game.
I thought for sure they'd stay on the ground, pick up the first down.
Well, that's why we're up here and they're down there.
Right, you're right.
And so now on for the extra point is the kicker, Jake Spradlin. 2:14 to play here till halftime, and before the snap's away, we've got a flag down. And they're going to get Robbinsville offsides is what the play call seems to be. And now the referee, Abe Johnson, going to be in discussion with Steinert coach Thaddeus Richards, see if he wants to keep with the kick or perhaps move the ball up to the 1-yard line and go for 2. Looks like he's going to leave the kicking unit out there, so they'll move the ball up to the 1, but Spradlin will stay out there and look to tie this game up. And now we've got whistles and a timeout called by Steinert. It's their final one of the half, and maybe Coach Richards wants to talk this one over with his guys, see if he wants to go for 2 or not.
Yes.
So let's finish up the read here, because not only does All Cure focus on many areas of the body, they also specialize in neuropathy, spinal decompression, relief of plantar fasciitis, carpal tunnel syndrome, improve symptoms of vertigo, along with a decrease of stress and anxiety through a guided approach under one roof. All Cure participates with Medicare and accepts most major medical insurances. Come see what All Cure Spine and Sports Medicine is all about. Visit their website today at www.allcurespineandsports.com or call 609-528-4417 for your free consultation, and hope you move better and live better. So now the offense back out there. Coach Richards going to go for 2 here, try to get his team to take the lead. Ball at the 1-yard line after the penalty. They're going to motion Weaver under center, look to push him forward into the end zone. Steinert thinks he got there, and the officials say he did as well. So the offsides penalty comes back to bite the Ravens as the Spartans go for 2, pick it up, and now they take an 8-7 lead.
Weaver's the man.
Yeah, he was used a lot on that drive. Yeah.
Barrels his way in there.
Came under center 3 times, also had that big pass play to set the Spartans up inside the red zone. And while we have a minute, I'd like to remind you who has the car inventory in Mercer and Bucks counties. Well, it's the all-new Hyundai of Trenton. They have cars priced from $2,000 to $200,000 and everything in between. All the new Hyundai models, pre-owned cars and SUVs from BMW, Audi, Cadillac, Ford, Chevy, and other models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory ready for immediate delivery. Hyundai of Trenton, the area's newest auto dealer, has the cars in stock at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. So Spartans now, with their first lead of the game, they're up 8-7. First time they're on the board since week 3 against West Windsor.
That was a good 8-minute drive Steinert put together there.
Yeah, they were able to run it effectively.
Well. Yep, mixed it up really well with the pass. And
a heavy dose of Isaac Pate early in the drive, and then later in the drive, Giglio went to the air, and John Weaver was the feature guy.
Yeah.
And then able to hit Connor Fox in the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown pass. Jake Spradlin's got the ball on the tee. He's going to boot it deep. It's going to be Liam Aston-Borski taking it from the 10. Tries to reverse fields, and he's brought to the ground just out across the 20-yard line.
First down and 10.
And so the Ravens now 2:05 to go until halftime will get the ball back trailing. And I'd like to remind you to watch halftime because the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter Adoptable Pet of the Game will be featured. We'll be featuring this week's available pets for adoption from the Hamilton Animal Shelter. We're just 2:05 away from that. Also 2:05 away from homecoming ceremonies here at Steinert. Luke Hannison, seems like we haven't seen him in a while after that 8-minute drive.
Yep.
He comes out here in the gun, going to look to throw. Got pressure off the edge. He's just able to get it away to Naperkoski, and he takes it out of bounds. Looks like across the first down marker. Mike Rizzo got the pressure, and Hannison was just able to get that one away.
Hannison wanted to go long, but he saw that was pretty well covered, so he saw Naperkoski out there as a safety valve, and he picked him up.
They'll say he was just short, so 2nd and 1. It's a good job by Hannison just to get that away. I don't know if he ever saw Mike Rizzo coming off the edge.
No, he came close to getting sacked.
Hannison here, 2nd and 1, has to step up in the pocket, going to take off now. He's close to the first down marker, running towards the sideline, and he's dragged out of bounds. They say keep the clock running, and they will move the chains. Hannison was able to carry that forward out to the 34-yard line. So that's a pickup of 4 yards. Clock still running here. Ravens, they do have all 3 timeouts. Not using them here, though. Under a minute and a half to play until halftime. Trips to the far side of the field. Hannison going to roll that way. Gonna throw it across his body, and it's incomplete. Mekhi Blackstone nearly was able to jump in front and pick that one off, but he's able to knock it away.
Yeah, the freshman almost had that one.
Yeah, he's been all over the place so far today on offense, defense, special teams. A little bit of a coming out party for the freshman Mekhi Blackstone so far. That stops the clock with 1:13. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Tell you what, Luke Hannison, for the numbers he had coming into this game, seems like he's been maybe a tick off. Almost threw a pick there. He's been a little off with some of the passes. He's going to look to throw it here, 2nd and 10. Gets this one away quickly. That one's online and immediately hit by Matt Volsey was Grayson Hopkins on the reception. And now the Ravens will use their first time out of the half. It'll be 3rd and 3. Again, I'd like to remind you that the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics, as well as eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Hannison on this 3rd and 4 play takes it off himself. He's got a first down across midfield. And another good run by the senior quarterback. This time he goes up the middle, and he's able to pick up the first down.
At the 47.
Yeah, ball out to the 47-yard line. Coach Patterson has 2 timeouts in his pocket, but won't use either here. We're down to 45 seconds to go till the half.
You know what the field goal range is for Robbinsville? Where they got to get?
I don't think we're there yet for sure. Hannison going to air this one out down the near sideline, and it's well over the head of the intended receiver, Alex Giordano. First time we've called Giordano's name today, as that was his first target. He was second team All-Valley Division last season as a wide receiver. And he had a big game last week for Robbinsville, 6 receptions, 60 yards.
I'm sure Henderson will find him the second half. If he doesn't find him again here.
So Robbinsville here, 2nd down and 10. They come out in the pistol formation. Hannison drops back, set up a screen play to Naperkoski, and he's forced out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Shy of the first down marker, it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 or 3. And talking with Coach Patterson before this game, this is where he wants his team to improve a little bit more on these 3rd and 4th and short plays. Said that Robbinsville's had trouble converting these, but they've got an opportunity here, 3rd and 2. Ball on the 39-yard line. We're down to 24 seconds to go in the half. Low snap bobbled. Hannison's got it now, going to run it up the middle. He's got the first down and more across the 30. Ball comes out.
Boy.
And we'll see who fell on top of that one. Looks like the Ravens were able to recover as Hannison had that ball knocked out.
Naperkoski fell on the ball.
Yeah, good job by him, as it was between him and Isaac Pate. And Coach Patterson will use his 2nd time out of the half. Ball's going to be placed on the 16-yard line, so Ravens threatening here to take the lead back. I'd like to remind you that the TD Club is proud to recognize those players who've had a significant impact on their team's performance through the first half of the season. The TD Club will pay for 2 players per school. 13 seconds to go till the half. 8-7, Steinert leads this one. But Ravens putting together a nice drive here. Started all the way back at their own 21-yard line, and in less than 2 minutes, they've been able to get it inside the red zone. Ravens will get the ball to receive the second half, so they've got a chance to really work the football way of 2 possessions for 1.
And again, I don't know what Grayson Hopkins' range is for field goals, but right now you're looking at, what, a 26-yard field goal from around here.
Well, I'm sure the Ravens would like to get it into the end zone and not have to worry about that. Hannison has time, and now he's going to be brought down by Mike Rizzo. We're down to 5 seconds to go, and Coach Patterson will use his final time out of the half. And so, no, this is where we'll see what Hopkins' field goal range is. And it looks like he is coming out for a field goal try. They say that Hannison was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so from here it'll be
35 yards.
Yeah, around that. And now Robbinsville will huddle up. Last season when these two teams met, it was a 21-0 Robbinsville win. This is just the 3rd ever matchup between these two teams. They also faced off back in 2018. Steinert got the better of Robbinsville in that game.
The West Jersey Football League's like a concert tour. You just keep going around every year. You have no idea where you're going next year.
This is going to be a 34-yard try for Grayson Hopkins, looking to give the Ravens the lead heading into the half. Snap is down, hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. Wow. 34 yards, and Hopkins drills it. Time runs out on the first half. Ravens take a 10-8 lead into the locker room. They will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter as well. And coming up next, we've got homecoming ceremonies as well as our adoptable pet of the game. So don't go anywhere. Robbinsville 10, Steinert 8. We've reached halftime, and we'll be right back on the WBCB Sports Network.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Welcome back here to Steinert High School. Jordan Hirsch alongside Joe O'Gorman. We've reached halftime. It's a 10-8 Robbinsville lead. And so we're going to turn this one over to the PA announcer because we've got homecoming ceremonies here from Steinert. So sit back and enjoy the Steinert High School homecoming ceremonies.
The sophomore class slogan. Good job. The junior slogan, for greatness we strive, class of 2025. And slogan is, a new world to explore, class of 2024. Well done. I'd like to start by welcoming back our 2022 homecoming queen, Ruby Crowell. She's currently at Kean University, majoring in clinical psychology while studying neuroscience. At Kean, she's a member of the official dance team, the SGA, and the Pan-African Student Union. Unfortunately, our 2022 king could not join us because he's the starting kicker at Montclair State. He is currently majored in business administration with concentration in finance. Filling in for Greg, we have our mascot, Leonidas.
Just send it back to break, or we'll do a halftime show.
Leo has positively impacted the Steinert community and looks forward to a memorable school year.
Some of these reads are...
And now it's time to introduce our court. First, we have Lauren Hardiman. Lauren Hardiman is a member of the Steinert girls soccer and lacrosse teams. She has been a member of the student government for the past 3 years and became the vice president of the SGA this year. Lauren is part of many other organizations, including Peer Leadership, Teens on Fire, the Spartan Sentinel, National Honor Society, and more. Outside of school, she likes to go to the beach and hang out with friends. Lauren would like to thank her friends and family for supporting her. Lauren Hardiman. Next, we have Michael Paternostro. Michael Paternostro is an active member of the Spartan community and has served the past 2 years as class president. He's been involved with the SGA all 4 years, serving as treasurer for the last 2. Michael is a member of many other organizations, including Key Club, Peer Leadership, and Spanish Club. Outside of school, you may catch him playing the guitar or delivering pizzas for Maninos. Michael would like to thank his classmates for the opportunity to be a part of this special day and his family for their unconditional love and support. A final shout out goes to the class of 24. Look forward to the future, but enjoy the present. Michael Paternostro. Next we have senior Alyssa Hendrickson. Alyssa is involved in the girls varsity soccer and varsity lacrosse program. She's the corresponding secretary in the Student Government Association, which she has been part of for all 4 years at Steinert. She's involved in many other clubs and organizations, including Teens on Fire, the Spartan Sentinel, Peer Leadership, National Honor Society, and more. Alyssa would like to thank her friends and family for supporting her. Alyssa Hendrickson. Next we have Dream Hemingway. Dream Hemingway is very excited to be a part of the homecoming court for his senior year. He's also excited for his senior year of wrestling. Dream would like to give a shout out and thank yous to his fellow friends and teachers who always made him laugh, and his girlfriend and his family for being with him during the hard times. Dream Hemingway. Next we have Katie Longo. Katie Longo is very grateful to be a part of the homecoming court this year. She loves to be involved at Steinert, and she is a varsity soccer player, varsity lacrosse player, and a peer leader. Katie's very excited for the rest of her senior year at Steinert and can't wait for all the senior events. Finally, she would like to thank her family and her friends for always being there for her. Katie Longo. Next to Katie, we have Landon Donovan. Landon is a 3-year varsity swimmer. and a 3-year varsity baseball player at Steinert. Landon feels very honored to be on homecoming court with his girlfriend of 4 years. Aww. Landon would like to shout out to his friends and family. Landon Donovan. Next we have Grayson Mataconis. Grayson Mataconis is an active member in the Steinert community. The past 3 years, she's participated in the soccer program, winter and spring track. She's also the editor, one of the editors of the Spartan Sentinel. She is in Key Club, Yearbook Club, Environmental Club, and is the senior class secretary. Grayson is super excited, not just excited, super excited to be part of this group, and would like to thank her classmates and parents. Grayson Mataconis.
All right.
Next we have Liam Gardner. Liam Gardner is a varsity soccer player here at Steinert. He plays defense and is one of 2 captains on the team. He also does spring track, writes for the school newspaper, and is a member of the Italian club. Liam is honored to be on the court and would like to take this time to shout out Mr. Collis and thank his friends and family. Liam Gardner. Next we have Alma Moncada. Alma is very honored and excited to be part of this year's homecoming court, along with her other amazing classmates nominated. Alma's been a part of Steinert cheerleading for 4 years, 3 of them on the varsity and competition team, where she's been named captain this year. Alma is involved in SGA and is the president of the Spanish National Honor Society. In her free time, Alma enjoys spending time with her friends and family, but she also enjoys doing gymnastics. Alma plans to attend a 4-year college majoring in nursing and hopes to continue her cheerleading career as well. Alma intends on becoming a pediatric physician's assistant after college. Alma's favorite memory at Steinert is winning CVCs the past 2 years and hopes to continue this streak for her senior year. Alma would also like to thank her cheerleading team for creating great memories and making her time at Steinert one to remember. She would also like to thank all of her teachers and coaches for believing in her and making her thrive to be her best self. Lastly, she would like to thank her mom, dad, and sister Phoebe for their continuous love and support. Alma would like to let the underclassmen know to cherish their time here at Steinert because it all comes to an end quickly. And Steinert holds some of the best memories she will never forget. She would like to wish everyone on the court the absolute best and good luck. Well said, Alma Moncada. Next we have Connor Fox. Connor is very excited to be part of this year's homecoming. So much so that he scored a touchdown. Connor has been on the Steinert football team for the 4 years he has spent at Steinert and has been on varsity for 3 of them. Connor is also part of the Steinert track and field team and has been on varsity all 4 years. Connor's best memory at Steinert was winning the Thanksgiving football game last year against West. In the future, Connor plans on attending a 4-year college and hopes to pursue his football career. Connor would like to thank his family, especially his dad, for never missing the sporting event and being his #1 supporter. Connor would like to wish the rest of the court the best of luck. Connor Fox. Next we have Hannah Rack. Hannah is an active member of the Steinert community. She's a peer leader, 2-year varsity thrower for the track and field team, as well as editor for the school newspaper. Hannah likes to spend her free time reading, listening to music, and hanging out with her friends. She would like to thank her friends and family for getting her to where she is now. Hannah Rack.
I think they're going to get.
Next we have Josh McMullen. Josh is involved with the Steinert marching unit, Go Smooth, and is part of the track and field team as a javelin thrower. He is also a peer leader and wants to be known as someone others can go to for help. After high school, he plans to major in civil engineering to contribute to his community. He is so proud to be a part of the homecoming court this year and wishes all the other nominees good luck. He gives a thank you to everyone for the turnout at this game and a special shout out to his family as they mean the world to him. Joshua McMullen. Next we have Sophia Salcedo. This is Sophie. She is creative, easygoing girl who loves her friends, family, and dog, Salsa. Sophia is thankful to be on the homecoming court and then excited to see what her senior year has in store for her. Sophia Salcedo. And finally we have Stephen Tarasina. Stephen always looks to make people feel comfortable at Steinert, always looking past their differences, and is always looking to make someone laugh or help out whenever it's needed. Being on the court, Stephen wants to represent the Steinert student body and show why it's so important to go the extra mile, involve oneself in this community, and make the best out of these 4 years. Stephen wants to shout out to all of his teachers, especially Mr. Collis, as well as any classmates who have shared moments with him. Most importantly, Stephen would not be where he is today without his mother Gloria and brother Sebastian. Stephen Tarasina. Let's give it up once more for the entire court. What a wonderful group of young men and women who definitely represent Steinert pride.
I'm sorry.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. But in order to make this announcement of King and Queen, I would like to introduce former Steinert alumnus Ryan Sinclairis.
Sorry for when would they kick him out?
Homecoming King and Queen of 2023 is what's going to happen right now. So let's see if I can remember. Here we go. The homecoming king is Liam Gardiner. Okay, and now the homecoming queen is Sophia Salcedo. Let's give it up once again for your homecoming king and queen, Liam Gardner and Sophia Salcedo. The SGA thanks you for being here today. At this time, we will announce the 50-50 winner. Get out your tickets. The jackpot today is $287. It is a green ticket. Ticket number is 257955. 257955. Please go to the concession stand to get your winnings. The Spartans, thank you.
I'll see you after.
Homecoming ceremonies here. Team's still back in their locker room. Band is going to come out to perform, so we're going to take a quick break and be back with our halftime show. Robbinsville 10, Steinert 8. We'll be right back with here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
This is Angelo Onnerfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, this is Hamilton Mayor Jeff Martin. This fall, I am running for re-election with Council Members Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips to keep Hamilton moving forward. We want to continue to build on our progress in making Hamilton more affordable with 3 years in a row of no tax increase, of prioritizing police and fire to improve public safety, and continue our improvements at the Hamilton Animal Shelter. This fall, vote Jeff Martin for mayor and Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips for town council. Paid for by Martin for Mayor, 3 Silica Road, Hamilton, New Jersey.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Onnerfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
My name's Dr. Victor Alfieri. I'm the owner here at All Cure Spine and Sports Medicine, where we have 3 convenient locations in New Jersey, in Hamilton, Somerset, and Monroe. Here we offer 3 different services and take a multidisciplinary approach. We offer physical therapy, chiropractic, and acupuncture services. We have 3 different doctors working under one roof, collaborating together in order to customize a treatment plan catered to what your goals are in order to help you improve your pain and function. Instead of driving around to 3 different places or paying 3 different co-pays, you come to one place where the 3 doctors will be working together to help you manage your pain and improve your function. Please don't hesitate to visit our website at www.allcurespineandsports.com, where you'll see where you can make an appointment or find more information related to what your goals are. Thank you.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget, plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Hi, this is Hamilton Mayor Jeff Martin. This fall, I am running for re-election with Council members Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips to keep Hamilton moving forward. We want to continue to build on our progress in making Hamilton more affordable with 3 years in a row of no tax increase, of prioritizing police and Hi, this is Hamilton Mayor Jeff Martin. This fall, I am running for re-election with Council members Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips to keep Hamilton moving forward. We want to continue to build on our progress in making Hamilton more affordable with 3 years in a row of no tax increase, of prioritizing police and fire to improve public safety, and continue our improvements at the Hamilton Animal Shelter. This fall, vote Jeff Martin for mayor and Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips for town council. Paid for by Martin for Mayor, 3 Silica Road, Hamilton, New Jersey.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse, Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honor, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
High school as halftime festivities still going on, but it's time now for our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter's Pets of the Game. And if you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. So let's meet today's adoptable pets of the game. Up first, we have our dog, Sheba. Sheba is an energetic, playful 4-year-old gal ready for fun and games. She is exuberant and high energy and will benefit from an active family that can take her on hikes and excursions that will sap some of her energy. She is instantly friendly when greeting new people, jumping up for attention and pets. She would benefit from some training so that she learns how to greet people more politely. Sheba seems social and curious about other dogs, but also snarky and easily frustrated. She may be able to have dog friends if introduced properly, with gradual introductions with low-key playmates. She would be best as the only dog in the household. And up next, our cat, Honey. Honey is a beautiful 3-year-old, long-haired tabby who has spent the last 6 months in the shelter recovering from a broken pelvis. We suspect that she was hit by a car before being brought to the shelter by a Good Samaritan. Her injury left Honey a little sensitive in the hind, so an adult-only home would be ideal. The Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is open Monday through Sunday from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays until 7, closed on Sundays. View more of their adoptable pets and learn about volunteer and foster programs at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. Teams taking the field now. We're set for our second half of action. 10-8 Robbinsville on top. We'll be right back with the second half of action on the WBCB Sports Network.
My name's Dr. Victor Alfieri. I'm the owner here at All Cure Spine and Sports Medicine, where we have 3 convenient locations in New Jersey, in Hamilton, Somerset, and Monroe. Here we offer 3 different services and take a multidisciplinary approach. We offer physical therapy, chiropractic, and acupuncture services. We have 3 different doctors working under one roof, collaborating together in order to customize a treatment plan catered to what your goals are in order to help you improve your pain and function. Instead of driving around to 3 different places or paying 3 different copays, you come to one place where the 3 doctors will be working together to help you manage your pain and improve your function. Please don't hesitate to visit our website at www.allcurespineandsports.com, where you'll see where you can make an appointment or find more information related to what your goals are. Thank you.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. 30 seconds to go here in halftime. Ravens on top of the Spartans 10-8. It was a pretty good first half of action. Ravens scored their lone touchdown after being set up on the 2-yard line after a high snap on a punt. And then Steinert was able to drive 80 yards down the field on the ensuing possession and took the lead after going for 2. That made it 8-7. And then as we went to half, Grayson Hopkins knocked a 34-yard field goal through the uprights to give the Ravens the lead back. They will receive the second half kickoff. And we're going to see what we've got now out of this Ravens team, because this is a team that Coach Patterson said they really lack some depth. Only 40 players on the team total, so they've done a good job in the first half of their games this season, but have kind of, had some trouble in the second half staying with teams. They let a 10-point lead slip away in their opening game, or in their Week 1 game against Mendham. They were also in the game against Notre Dame. They were trailing 21-6 at halftime, but Notre Dame was really able to open that one up in the second half because, Robbinsville kind of just got worn down because of the lack of depth. They hold a 10-8 lead here, and they get the ball. So we'll see if they are able to hold this lead that they've got. Jake Spaulding teeing up the football, set to kick it away as we are about set for second half of action as some light rain begins to fall. We're all used to the rain by now, though.
Steinert had a real good first half because they did a good job defensively stopping Robbinsville down on the 8 on the 4th and 2. Then they had the real nice 8-minute drive, and Robbinsville was fortunate. They got that one bad snap on the punt to capitalize on, so it's been an interesting first half.
Second half kick is away. It's fielded by Liam Aston-Borski. He takes it out across the 25-yard line before being brought down by Matt Volsey. And so that is where Luke Hannison and the Ravens offense will begin their first drive of the second half, already leading this one 10-8. So, Joe, second half of action here. Pretty good offensive half for the Ravens, but they were set up with good field position to get that touchdown. What would you like to see out of them here as this second half goes along?
I think that, number one, they need a big play wouldn't hurt them at all. Hannison back there, he hits one of these receivers, be really great. And if they have another good drive like they had the end of first half.
Well, the first play here is a handoff to Naperkoski, and he's able to get out to the 30 after a gain of a yard there. Going to make it 2nd down and 9, so they try the running game here to start the second half, and it only goes for a yard. Chris Naperkoski coming off of a game in which he only had 11 yards on the ground. 2nd and 9, Hannison drops back. Now it's to step up, going to look to take off again. He's been using his legs effectively so far, but only able to get a couple of yards there as he was brought down by Matt Araka. And so it'll be 3rd down.
He sees that rush coming on the left side from Mike Rizzo, and that's when he kind of breaks back up to the middle to try to get some yardage. So Rizzo's not allowing Hannison to get the time he needs to look and see where his receivers are.
Yeah, Rizzo's been in backfield really all game, forcing Hannison to either take off or get the ball out more quickly than he would like. 3rd and 8. It's a reverse play. It's reversed back to Andrew Freeman, and that's read perfectly by the Steinert defense, as making the tackle there was Remy Feniello, as the trickery does not get Robbinsville much at all. In fact, it only got them back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and a good job by the Steinert defense to snuff that one out and now force the punt.
When you have homecoming, the halftime is very long, Jordan, and I think it takes these guys a little while to get their legs under them sometimes.
Yeah, we'll see if Steinert can have a better first drive than Robbinsville had, as this is an excellent punt. It sends Connor Fox all the way back to the 15, and he's really got nowhere where to go, able to dive out towards the 20. Connor Fox, who we saw as part of the homecoming festivities at halftime, had a touchdown in that first half through the air, 7-yard touchdown reception. And while we have a minute, I'd like to remind you that the TD Club is proud to recognize those players who've had a significant impact on their team's performance through the first half of the season. The TD Club will pay for 2 players per school. Anthony Giglio and the Steinert offense back out there for their first drive of the second half, trailing it 10-8. Last time we saw them, they took an 8-minute drive that went 80 yards and resulted in 8 points.
They had a great drive. It was an amazing drive between Pate and Giglio hitting some receivers.
They go to Pate here, and he gets it out across the 25. Good first down carry there by the sophomore running back, who's, again, getting most of the touches here today because Steinert is without their main guy, Anthony Torres. But Isaac Pate seems to be making a little bit of a name for himself.
He's had a great day so far running the ball.
That one goes for a gain of 8 yards. Fox in the gun on 2nd and 2. They give it to Pate running up the middle, and he's got really nothing much there. Looked like it was Liam Astomborski in there to bring him down. That's now 3rd and 2. Probably too far out for that tight end sneak, if you will, as they were bringing John Weaver under center a couple times. Giglio comes out in the gun, trips to the far side. Robbinsville shows pressure. They come with it. Pate able to go towards the near side of the field, and he carries it forward for a first down. Good job there by Isaac Pate, recognizing the pressure was going to come off the right edge, and he took it down the left side and got out to the 41-yard line for a first down.
36-yard line.
Or 36-yard line, excuse me. Still a first down nonetheless, and
yeah, Pate's had a hell of a day.
We'll see if they go right back to him here. They do. Isaac Pate up the middle for 2.
Robbinsville hasn't been able to figure out how to stop Pate yet.
Yeah, he kind of had a slow first quarter, but ever since then he's found his rhythm and he's been consistently getting good gains. That one only goes for a yard, though. Yard or 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 8, 7:50 to play here in this 3rd quarter. Steinert, who had the lead for a short amount of time at the end of the first half, looking to put together a drive and go back on top. 2nd and 8. Who else? Isaac Pate, and he is met after a gain of maybe a yard. As in on that tackle was Donnie Ryan.
He doesn't need a break. Pate just came out.
Donnie Ryan, the team leader in total tackles, 2-sport athlete, also on the lacrosse team at Robbinsville. It's the 2nd time we've called his name here today. It's 3rd and 7. Another shotgun look here for the Spartans. Slot to the far side. Giglio's got all day to throw, gonna heave it down the near sideline, and it's incomplete. Broken up there.
Eddie Keating got a hand.
Yeah, Eddie Keating and the intended receiver, Nick Corby. The throw was a bit underthrown.
Corby, incomplete.
And it allowed Keating to get his hand up there, and he actually might have made contact with his helmet. It's going to bring up 4th and 7. And so Matt James in the punting unit comes back out. Last time Steinert had a punt, the snap went way over James's head. This one's a better one. And James gets it away. It bounces at the 40, rolls down to the 35-yard line, and is picked up by Mackay Blackstone there. So Luke Hannison and the Robbinsville offense will come back out holding a 10-8 lead. And today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. 6:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Robbinsville's got it on their own 35 for their 2nd drive of the 3rd. They were forced into a 3-and-out and tried a trick play on their last drive, but it was stopped immediately by Steinert. Trips to the far side of the field. Hannison, low snap, he's got it, tries to set up a wide receiver screen here to Andrew Freeman, and he's wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage. Andrew Freeman, haven't really called his name that much so far today, and Steinert's done a good job keeping him in check. He's really been the Swiss Army knife for this Robbinsville team. He's been a leader on offense, defense, and special teams. He also calls the defensive plays. He's very versatile, could play the outside or slot receiver. We saw him lined up in the slot right there. And now he comes out on the outside.
Stopping that little short out.
Yeah, they've done a good job reading those receiver screens nicely here. 2nd and 9, Hannison going to whip this one over the middle, and that one is caught by Grayson Hopkins. And he's spun down right at the marker. So he's got the first. Got it right out to that line to gain at the 45. Good little slant route right there by Hopkins.
Robbinsville needs to get something going here as far as, a little bit of a drive to give themselves a little bit of breathing room.
They pick up their first down of the second half there. And now they're going to swing it out of the backfield for Raftery. And he's dragged down. A nice tackle made by Jace Maher.
Yep.
Or I should say Nick Corby, in fact.
Corby with the tackle in the backfield.
Was able to get him to the ground.
Second down.
Deep in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 4. So that's going to bring up second down and 14. Nick Corby's, he's had a real good game here on defense.
Yeah, Corby's played well, very well all day. Steinert defense has done an excellent job today. Excellent.
Yeah, again, the only touchdown they allowed was because of a 2-yard drive, and here Hannison in trouble, and he's able to snake his way forward out back to the line of scrimmage, but he was under immediate pressure there by the D lineman of Steinert. Right on cue, they're able to force him to the ground and bring up 3rd and 14.
3rd and long for the Ravens.
3rd and 13. They'll say he got a yard.
Yeah, 1 yard.
That's fortunate for him because it looked like he was going to lose a few.
Yep.
Was able to juke a couple players out and at least get something positive there.
And Steinert hasn't given Hanson much time to throw either. He can't sit back here and pick receivers. That's
yeah,
for sure.
You talk about getting big plays, but it's hard to do that when you're under immediate pressure. He's got pressure again. Now he's flushed to his left, able to get the throw away. It's caught across the 50 and reaching forward. Did he get the first down?
It's going to be an interesting spot, Jordan.
Yeah, very close. Looked like it was Alex Giordano on the reception, and that extra reach there at the end was able to get him across the marker and pick up the first. It's a real athletic play there by Giordano. He came into this game with 189 receiving yards, so he's up over 200 now. 1st and 10, 3:36 to play in the 3rd. Hannison, it's a wide receiver screen set up here to the near side, and carrying it forward for a gain of about 4 yards is Andrew Freeman.
They get a couple yards, but they don't get much on them.
Yeah, Mackay Blackstone right there immediately to bring him to the ground. So now 2nd and 6. Mackay Blackstone making a significant case to be our Italian People's Bakery player of the game if Steinert can make a comeback. Pistol formation. And the hard count nearly gets Steinert to jump. Now Hannison takes a snap, slant route, pass is caught by Hopkins, and he's brought down after a pickup of the first.
First down, Ravens.
Appeared to be Isaiah Pate in on that tackle.
Getting their game through the air going a little bit here, the Ravens.
Yeah, they got that one out to the 32-yard line. So a nice drive Robbinsville's put together so far, looking to extend their 2-point lead. Gonna hand this one off to Aston Borski, running to the outside.
Naprikoski.
Or yeah, Naprikoski, excuse me, gets that one out to the 30-yard line. Hasn't really been much running room for Robbinsville here. You got to give a lot of credit to Steinert's defensive front. They have not allowed much on the ground and have been in the backfield all game, forcing Hannison to make quick decisions and get the ball out.
Where are they at? They're at Nets, right? Oh, that's right. They changed it. They got rained out.
Hannison on 2nd and 8, again pressured, just gets the throw away, and it's incomplete, and now they're going to throw a flag here late.
That's incomplete flag on him.
And I think Steinert was looking for an intentional grounding play.
I think so they might get it.
We'll see what referee Abe Johnson calls. That would be a loss of down as well. And I think the officials are in discussion because it did appear as though there was a receiver somewhat in the area. The throw went out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Looked like there was a receiver maybe down inside the 15, and I think they're in discussion as to whether or not that was close enough. And yeah, they are going to pick the flag up. They say there was a receiver close enough in the area.
3rd and 9, a big play here for the Ravens.
Yeah, and this is where the offensive line is going to have to give Hannison some time. Let the receivers get a little bit further down the field.
Yep, and that Steinert defense has been in the backfield all day.
Haven't been able to get to Hannison yet, but got to believe it's coming up here if they can continue to get this consistent pressure. 3rd and 9. Hannison's got some time, going to heave it down the field, and it's incomplete. That was a good throw, but it goes off the hands of the intended receiver, Alex Giordano.
Dylan Andrzejewski made a nice play down there for the Spartans.
Yeah, real nice coverage. And so now 4th and 9. Offense looks like they're staying out there. That was some real good coverage because Hannison almost looked like he dropped that one right in the bucket, but it just went off the hands of Giordano.
Andrzejewski did a really good job knocking that away.
4th and 9, they're going for it. Hannison stands in the pocket, delivers a strike. That pass is caught by Grayson Hopkins, and he's going to carry it into the end zone. Broke through a tackle, and a big 4th down touchdown to extend this Ravens lead.
That was a nice little crossing pattern that they couldn't stay with Hopkins on. And he broke one tackle, and he was in the end zone.
They were able to get man coverage there, and once Hopkins got by the defender, there was just no one in front of him, and he had an easy walk-in touchdown. And so that one goes for 31 yards. And now Hopkins adds the extra point. That makes it a 2-possession game. It's now 17-8. Hopkins, the team leader in receiving yards. And Coach Patterson called him a force on both sides of the ball. Certainly a force on offense right there as he's able to extend this Robbinsville lead. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. That was a nice 65-yard drive put together by Robbinsville. Capped off by a 31-yard touchdown by Grayson Hopkins on a 4th and 9 play. Right. I mean, they had really the correct play drawn up there for that coverage, the slant route, and then no safety help.
And now they've made it a 2-possession game for Steinert here, as we're down to 1:17 left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Spartans have put one good offensive drive together, but other than that, they haven't had much really. Their last drive ended in a punt. And so
Hannison was 6 for 8 on that drive.
Yeah, and even with the pressure, a good job by Luke Hannison to be able to consistently move the ball down the field. This kick is a grounder, and it's fielded by Makai Blackstone. He's out across the 25, and he's able to carry it out around the 36-yard line before being brought down by Liam Astomborski. So better starting field position for the Spartans, and they've got to find a way to get points on the board, now trailing by 2 possessions.
What are they at, the 36? Yeah, 37.
37, yeah, they give him that extra yard.
Ball's on the Spartan 37.
You have to be impressed with Blackstone. He's really shown some really good signs today for a freshman.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Richards definitely making note of that. Maybe get him into more games, use him more as the season goes along. Trips to the far side. Going to hand this one off to Isaac Pate, and he's knocked immediately to the ground by Donnie Ryan after a gain of, looks like 2.
Picked up 2, yeah. Pate's the workhorse today.
Yeah, Donnie Ryan there delivered kind of a low blow, a big hit to get Isaac Pate to the ground. Anthony Giglio, 2nd down and 8, comes out on the shotgun. Takes a snap, blitz coming, picks it up, and he's able to deliver a nice pass on the slant route to Joe Rafferty, and he's got the 1st down out to midfield.
1st down, Spartans.
Nice job by Giglio hanging in there and letting that develop.
Yeah, and that's the first time we've called Rafferty's name here today. Senior receiver, only 4 receptions, now 5 on the season. And he's able to get the 1st down pickup. Ball at midfield, 1st and 10. Giglio tries a couple hard counts, now hands it off to Isaac Pate, who's got some running room out across the 40, and he's got a 1st down before being brought to the ground by Andrew Freeman. Another good run there by Pate.
Nice 12-yard grant.
That play ends the 3rd quarter, so 12 more minutes to go. Spartans trailing by 9 but driving, and we'll be right back with more action on the WBCB Sports Network.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget, plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
We're back here, 4th quarter about set to begin. 17-8, Robbinsville on top. Spartans have the ball in plus territory on the 39. 1st and 10 after a nice run by Isaac Pate to finish off the 3rd quarter. Jordan Hirsch alongside Joe O'Gorman. Giglio, play action, swings it to Blackstone, who's got a little bit of room, and then hit hard at the 35 by Andrew Freeman again. And now Freeman really starting to deliver some hits. That one goes for a gain of 5 yards. And you got to wonder now, Spartans trailing in this one, if we're going to start to see some more play actions as they've been able to run the ball so effectively. Maybe it can catch the Ravens off guard.
They've been able to move the ball, Steinert, up and down the field.
They're putting together a nice drive here that began back on their own 37. They've got it now at the 34-yard line of Robbinsville. Giglio going to look to throw. Blitz coming, and he's able to get away from it and carry it out to the 30. Bounced off of one tackle and gets that out close to the marker, going to be just short.
Made a nice play there, Giglio, getting through there. Did a real good job.
It'll bring up 3rd and 1. That was really the first time that Robbinsville's been able to get to the quarterback, but good job by Giglio to get out of there and get positive yards. So another 3rd and short play. Let's see if this Ravens defense can make a stop. Giglio going to look to throw. It's a quick one, and it's caught by Blackstone. 4-yard pickup. That's good for a first. And it keeps the drive going. That's a big play right there by Giglio to Blackstone.
Yeah, they got to get it in here. They're going to need 2 scores. That's going to be the key.
And got to figure probably still outside of field goal range for Jake Spradlin. But yeah, they'd like nothing more than to put 6 points up on the board and really cut into that deficit. On 1st down, Giglio going to keep this one on the RPO, and he takes it out of bounds. Looks like right around the 20-yard line. Got it out to the 21. That's a gain of 5. Down to 9.5 minutes to go. Spartans certainly in need of points.
2nd and 5. Here's the big play for them right here. This whole series.
Slot to the near side. Giglio going to look to throw, firing that way, and it's incomplete, well over the head of Connor Fox, the intended receiver, and then almost intercepted by Eddie Keating, but it sailed over his head as well.
Steinert did dodge a bullet there.
Yeah, fortunately that throw was
just a little high.
Yeah, it was high because Keating was able to get a hand on it, but it does fall to the ground. It brings up 3rd and 5, and so another big 3rd down here. Robbinsville. We know their problems that they've had on defense in the second half, looking to get a big stop on this 3rd down play.
Definitely 4th down territory for the Spartans.
Same formation as the 2nd down. Giglio takes a snap, and he's going to be brought to the ground. Getting in there was Sebastian Lay, the first sack of the game for Robbinsville. And we'll see now.
Steinert needed.
Yeah, and we'll see if Coach Richards decides to leave the offense out there. It's going to be 4th and 15 now, all the way back to the 31. That goes for a loss of 10. Sebastian Lay, who came into this game with 2 sacks on the season, adds his 3rd right there. He's coming off of a season which he set a career high in sacks with 5.5 last year. Steinert going to go for this 4th and 15.
I think they're going to be coming at him again, Jordan.
Got to get it out to the 16-yard line. Giglio stands in the pocket, delivers it for the end zone. He's got a man, and it is caught on the dive. Joe Raftery. And the Spartans are right back in this game. They convert on 4th and 15. Huge play, and what a grab made by the senior receiver. Was able to get open up the seam. And so now each team is a touchdown on a 4th down play in this drive.
That was an amazing
in this
pitch,
half.
An amazing pitch and catch.
Yeah, 31 yards. Giglio to
ends.
Raftery. Spradlin's extra point is good. And this is a 2-point game. 17-15 the score. Tell you what, for a team that doesn't throw the ball a whole lot, that was an excellent dime dropped by Anthony Giglio.
Yes, it was. And Rafferty on the other end made a great catch. Reaching out to haul that in.
Jordan. No, Jordan, in Furnace. In the program.